Ever heard of a robbery gang that strikes in nothing but underwear and vests, with their faces covered in white cloth? If you're an Indian viewer, you know what I'm talking about. Last year, a South Delhi businessman approached police claiming jewelry worth over 1.5 crore rupees had vanished from his home overnight. But when investigators checked the CCTV footage, they were stunned. The burglars were seen wearing only undergarments. Police soon realized that they were dealing with the infamous Kachha Baniyan Gang. You must be wondering why we are talking about the group today. Well, they have struck again. On the 1st of May, 6 men wearing only undergarments scaled the balcony of a house in South Delhi's Sarvodaya enclave. They allegedly used a sharp-edged cutter to break open the main door and force their way inside. In just 4 minutes, the men escaped with jewelry worth between 1.5 and 2 lakh rupees. But this time, the police managed to track them down. When officers reached their hideout, the suspects allegedly opened fire. Police officials retaliated and 3 of the men were shot in the leg during the encounter. Now the trio, along with 3 of their accomplices, had now been arrested. Police say that the gang was notorious throughout the 1990s for its brutal burglaries, some of which turned fairly deadly. Investigators have also revealed fresh details about the gang's operations. According to authorities, most members belong to nomadic communities based in Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. Now, officials say that the criminal network does not function as one large unified gang. Instead, it has a rather decentralized way of functioning. Small groups, often made up of 7 to 8 family members, operate independently. Police say that the gang first conducts detailed reconnaissance of its targets before striking, and they're usually in localities that are either near a decent-sized park or a forest cover, because it gives them an opportunity to vanish in the dark in case they are chased. Now, these gang members allegedly prefer half-moon or new moon nights to carry out the robberies, using the darkness as their cover. Investigators say that the members even refer themselves to as men of the dark, believing that the night is their greatest ally. They're always on foot. They cross boundary walls, climb up pipes to enter balconies, and flee after their heist using exactly the same route. The loot is then divided through a strictly followed system. In case of gold jewelry, police say that the members do not split the ornaments directly. Instead, the jewelry is taken back to their villages, where it is rubbed against stones to extract the gold, which is then divided by weight. Authorities also say that the gang has little interest in diamonds, often referring them to as glass. Investigators say that the group comes across diamond-studded gold jewelry, but the stones are often discarded after the gold is removed. According to police authorities, the gang never completely stopped operating in Delhi. It simply changed its methods over the years. The officials believe that the group scaled back its violent spree amid fears of intensified policing and high-tech surveillance systems across the capital. For probing officials, these arrests may have solved one burglary case, but the fear of the gang still lingers. A criminal network that once terrorized India under the cover of darkness may have evolved with time, but police say its shadowy network continues to survive. And for police, tracking the suspect down remains extremely difficult, as the gang allegedly enjoys strong support in its community villages, where locals often act as their eyes and ears. This entire process makes it harder for authorities to trace their movements. That's all we have for you on this episode of Prime Crime. We'll return next week with more such stories and cases from around the world. Thanks for watching.